I live in Brockley Rise, which is just next to Catford, in between Catford and Forest Hill. It's great living there. It's quite funny. That's the gentrification that's happened there has been very subtle. It's one of the only places that no one actually cares about in terms of the way people have taken over. So what's happened is maybe about 10 years ago, going home late at night, the type of people you see now late at night in the streets, they would never have been there like 5-10 years ago. They would have been too scared to be there 5-10 years ago. But all of a sudden I'm seeing this new type of people, you know, inhabiting these streets, that it's now, you know, it's cool to be there, it's hip to be there. I mean, there's a part of it which is cool, but I think it just happened very subtly. It happened and there was no warning about it. All of a sudden now, we've got all these coffee shops that have popped up that definitely don't want me in there. Like, they don't want me, my type of clientele in there. But I'm like, where did all these other people that are coming to these shops, because they don't live around me, they don't live here. So it's quite interesting the way that's happened. In my constituency, Labour win, and they win all the time, and they'll always win forever, and no one will ever get rid of them. I think that's the major problem with London, is that we live in this little bubble where we seem to think that, you know, everybody's liberal, everybody is red, everybody is about socialism. But in actuality, when you think about London versus the whole country, it's very different. So everybody in London was surprised when Conservatives got in power. But actually, like, London is such a different place to everywhere else, and I think that's the large problem that we're facing, is that we're just around all these like-minded people and we're so far removed from what the actual country and the general consensus of the country is, and that's something we've got to do. We've got to work something out to get over that. Well, you know what these parties are like anyway, man. They're all, realistically, they're all the same. They pop up when it's election time, and then once election time's over, you don't see them they'll be knocking at your door. You know, I have more conversations with Jehovah's Witnesses about how to change the world than actual people who are changing the world. So I used to work in the care industry for like 5-10 years, and I was on a lot of meetings with councils and talking to key members that used to change what was happening in the councils. And what you find is people just like to turn up and eat biscuits. They don't actually want to change anything. They just want to do talk, have your coffee, eat your free biscuit, and then get on with it. So yeah, I haven't got much faith in any of the parties, to be honest. What does it mean to take back the city? I don't know. We live in a time where I can't even make a claim to anything. I can't make a claim to the land beneath my feet, you know what I mean? I haven't had enough time explaining to people that I'm an English person, let alone to take back London. If I could change the city, you would have to get rid of everybody and completely start again. And that's just the way my mindset works. That's the only way that London's ever been changed. You burn it down. That's why we had the Great Fire of London. That's how they started again. You have to burn it down and start again. Is that the extent that we need to go to? You know?